Sverigebesök just nu och han har varit här tidigare. Och han har precis haft en konsert och vi på The Voice tar tillfället i akt och snackar lite med honom. I know you've been here before.
Yeah, I've been here before.
So I probably say welcome back to Sweden.
No doubt, thank you.
I just saw your performance. It was crazy.
Yeah, we had amazing fun. We always have fun. Sometimes we just have to be careful though. Because I always like to go in and party with the crowd, so it depends on the discipline of the people in the crowd.
So what happened in the end?
Oh no, we went out and partied with the crowd, and we got crazy.
Anyway, so it was good. I like it.
No, it was crazy. We had great fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just finished a completely new version of the classic song "Wanna Be Starting Something."
Yeah, with MJ.
Produced by both you and Michael Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about that collaboration. How was that?
Man, the collaboration was incredible. Like, just to get that phone call to be a part of that project, it was huge. And then, of course, I flew out to Vegas with him. We recorded it in the studio. I mean, it was a great experience.
But how was Michael Jackson?
Mike is good. Mike is so focused. His next project is going to be amazing.
Are you going to work with him?
Absolutely.
Have you already started working with him?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
So look out for that. It's going to be crazy.
You've been working with a lot of artists, though.
Yeah.
Like 50 Cent, Wyclef Jean, Eminem, amongst others.
Yeah.
So who has been the most enjoyable working with?
Man, everybody I work with was all good friends of mine. Like, all of them. So we had fun doing all those records.
But don't you have like one special person you have good memories from?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had great memories. Like, I could tell you stories about every single session.
Tell me a good story with 50 Cent.
Oh, 50? I can't reveal none of his secrets. 50 will be on the news again. You know, 50's a troublemaker like me, so it's like, whoa.
Okay.
But Eminem is funny, too.
How come?
Snoop is hilarious. Clef is a big clown. I mean, we can go on and on all day.
Who has been the most difficult person to work with?
You know what? I've worked with everybody in the music industry. Practically, it's only one person that I could not get a record out of. And I really don't want to put her name out there like that.
Is she big?
She was a female, though.
But she's a big artist?
Well, she's not as big as she thinks she is. But it's one of those things where you just feel like you're a diva, but you're not quite there yet, which is great. You want to have that attitude. But it was just too much. We never got no work done. And that's the first time ever I've been in the studio and we didn't get a record finished.
You make me very curious right now, because I really want to know.
No, I wouldn't put her name out there, but she knows what I'm talking about.
Can I ask you one question about her?
Yeah.
Has she done a song with Sean Paul? Cole? No.
No, not Beyonce.
Oh, no, I was thinking about Keisha Cole.
Oh, no, actually, Keisha Cole is a great person to work with.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
she's a great person to work with. I haven't worked with Beyonce yet. I'm anxious to work with her, though. I want to see what that collaboration would sound like.
Who would you like to work with besides Beyonce, then? Do you have somebody?
Well, she's like the only female that I haven't worked with that I always wanted to work with. I mean, I work with Mary J. Blige already. I work with Lauryn Hill. I work with pretty much all the females that I wanted to personally work with.
So there aren't any left then for you to work with? Or is it any special female you want to work with besides Beyonce?
She's the only one left to work with, really.
Are you going to work with her next time?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. She has another album coming. Hopefully, I'll be invited to be a part of it. We'll see.
Because I know you got an album coming out right now, right?
Yeah, I'm working on my new album now, which is going to be stupid.
Do you have a name?
It's called Acquitted.
Tell me about it.
Acquitted is like another way of innocent of all charges. So it's like the stages and the chapters. First, I was in trouble. Then I got convicted. Then I feel like I'm acquitted. So it's one of those type of situations.
Tell me about a singer people wouldn't expect you to admire.
Well, a lot of people was shocked when I said I like Phil Collins.
How come you like him?
I mean, he's always, to me, always had a crazy, unique tone that was incredible to me, that just kind of projected. And you can kind of hear his pain in his music, you know what I'm saying?
Is he going to be in your next album?
No, he won't make it for the next album, but that was something I wanted to make happen.
Have you talked to him about it?
No, I haven't had a chance to reach out to him, but with time, it's not on our side, and the album has to get finished and ready to pull out, so I'll probably catch him on the next one.
Which song is going to be the first single from your new album?
We got so many singles on this album. That's the problem we're having right now, trying to figure out which song is going to be released first.
So I know Michael Jackson's going to be on your album, right? I've heard something about that.
Yeah, he's on the album.
Tell me about that.
The record is incredible. I mean, it's a huge record. It's one of them. It's a worldwide record. Like, the record is just big.
Tell me about any of the features it's going to be on.
Well, I can't really tell you that yet. I want to, but I gotta keep it closer to the date of the album, so keep the excitement high.
So when are you going to release it then?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
This
First,
year?
we was going to release it in May, but unfortunately I'm still on the road, so we won't be able to make that deadline, so I have to probably push it to August.
I heard you were part of Refugee Camp All-Stars.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about that.
Well, that's my original family. Before I got into all that trouble and got locked up, I was actually in that unit.
Doing music as well, or?
Doing music, writing, artist, I mean, we always pretty much did the same thing. That's why, me and Clef have so much history together. Yeah.
So I heard you've been in one of the Fugees songs.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still have contact with everyone in the Fugees?
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
With Lauryn Hill as well?
Everybody.
That sounds great.
Absolutely.
Last year, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes. Must have been very hard for you last year.
No,
right?
actually, it was easy.
It was?
That was the best year I had.
Even all the difficulties?
That wasn't difficult for me.
It hasn't changed you as an artist at all?
No, actually, it made me bigger. Last year wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be as big as I am today. Believe it or not, whenever you have situations like that where people, it wasn't even the people, it was the media, really, because the people actually was there that knew what really happened in those situations. So people talk, they know. The media just took it and over-exaggerated it, But at the end of the day, it really helped me because the people that never knew who Akon was, all of a sudden now know who I am. And they do research and they want to find out the truth, and they normally eventually find it. So it actually helped me out a lot.
Do you feel like an artist should be a role model?
Well, I think it's not really his choice or her choice. Once you become famous, you're a role model whether you like it or not. It's not like, because that's the part that comes with the job. Like, that's one of the actual stipulations of being famous. You cannot not be a role model because people are going to look up to you because you're who you are. So it's not like you can say, okay, that's a responsibility that I don't want to have. That's like saying, I want to be famous, but I don't want to be rich. It's impossible. They're gonna throw money at you. And then, of course, if you don't want it, you give it away, but the money's still coming to you. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make sense. If you're going to be famous and people are going to support and look up to you in a certain way, you're naturally going to be a role model whether you choose that responsibility or not. You have to be able to, be able to handle it.
You're a father and an artist. How are you as a role model?
I don't know. I just be the best person I can personally be for myself. Of course, naturally, the kids around me, you make sure you keep them doing positive things. I reward them by the good things that they do, so that always helps out, too, when you give them incentive to want to do better. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, they see you and be like, wow, he made it out of the gutter, so I know one day I can do it. That alone is a great enough message to anybody watching and listening, because at that point, it's a lot of people that's in that position right now that you used to be in that position. So you just like hope, knowing that, okay, if he made it out of that situation, I know there's a way that I can probably get out of the situation as well.
You were born in America, grew up in Senegal.
Yep.
You've seen the best and the worst part
Absolutely.
of the world.
Yeah.
How has that influenced your music?
Actually, that gave me, I think that's the advantage that I have over a lot of artists, the actual aspect of the fact that I can see both sides and have a wide range of things to talk about. Because that's the beautiful part about it. I experienced different cultures. I've mixed with different types of people, taste different types of foods, seen different type of scenery and, ways of life. So it gives me a lot to really write about. That's the advantages I have over a lot of different artists, And then even the music, I'm listening to different sounds, different instruments that I can incorporate, even with melodies, into songs that you probably wouldn't normally hear.